I was made redundant at 51 and it hit me really hard. But looking back, it pushed me to change my life. And today, I'm going to give you these 10 powerful things that I've started doing since then. And honestly, they've made all the difference. Hi, I'm Anton and welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about life with Anton. So following up from my viral video about being made redundant and then adding a video about what I did next, I totally forgot to actually tell you the action steps that I'm taking now that will prevent something like this ever happening to me again. And if you're watching this video, I hope it'll help you too. So let's start off with action number 1, awareness and trust. I started paying a lot more attention to my surroundings. I realized that I'd been ignoring all those red flags, trusting the wrong people too easily, especially in leadership. Now, I'm more intentional about who I trust, and I'm more in tune to my instincts and observations. It's weird, but less talking and more listening really does make a massive difference. I also deliberately don't get involved in all the gossip, the latest company news about who did what, when. I'm not saying I'm boring, but I just keep everything a little more in-house than I did before. I keep my opinions a little bit closer to my chest, let's say. And that nicely moves us on to number 2, showing up with integrity. Whatever I do now, I give it my all. I show up on time, always available, and I deliver what I promise. I respect the people I work with. Whether it's a new client or a new business, I make sure I hold up my end of the bargain. It's all about self-respect as much as reputation. But I know I give my new company bosses more and more reasons to be the last person that they want to get rid of. It's about increasing my value within the company. And then number 3, from employee to self-employed. Yes, I decided not to go back to being an employee. I went all in on self-employment. It gives me the freedom. If one situation appears, I can pivot. I don't want my future to be all in one company's hands again, ever. Also, in the UK, we're protected with certain agency employment laws, which means that you're entitled to compensation packages for current and future earnings on your territory. So I decided that I wanted to work for multiple companies, and that's exactly what I do now. So if one of them ends, it's not like it was before. Plus, I also make sure that all the income streams are as equal as possible. I don't want 90% of my income generated from just one company. And that's number 4, multiple income streams. I started building multiple income streams. 2 paying contracts. I also do a bit of affiliate marketing, online courses. It's taken time, but now I'm more and more diversified than I ever was in a single job. I'm also trying to build this YouTube channel, which obviously you can see. So I'm hoping to generate a bit of income from that as well. And then that will lead us on to number 5, which is financial safety net. I've built up at least 6 months of savings for emergencies now. It's like that little buffer zone. It gives me peace of mind. It gives me the power to say no to bad deals and time to really think clearly if things change again. I have a stocks and shares ISA, which I invest that money in, and most of it's in the S&P 500, and it's given me fantastic returns right now. I'm actually considering doing a video about it because I've built up quite a lot of knowledge in that area now. So number 6, mental health and letting go. I started taking my mental health really seriously after I got made redundant. I talked to somebody about the emotions that came up, the anger, the jealousy, and the hatred towards my old employer. This really is a silent killer, and it creeps up on you without you even seeing it, especially in men, as we don't really like to talk about it too much. I've got a video on men's mental health if you want to check that out later in this after this video. But here's the truth, holding on to something like that only eats you up. They win. Let it go. You've got better things ahead. Number 7, investing in myself. I invest in myself. I do online courses, tools, coaching, but more importantly, I've started believing that I'm worth the investment. And it's the same for you. You're unique, you're different, and that's your strength. So give yourself a break. You don't have to have it all figured out to move forward. Investing in yourself is the best investment you'll ever make. Number 8, embracing the future. I've started embracing the future instead of fearing it. I've learned that reinvention isn't something to be ashamed of. It's something to be proud of. I now have set out a clear plan and I just go for it. Even if it's messy or uncertain at times, it gives me the clarifications and security knowing what I'm planning for. And I'm just not afraid of what's going to be coming up around the corner. I also feel more resilient about change too. And then number 9, powerful, purposeful networking. I network with purpose now. No more shallow conversations. I build real relationships with people who align with my values and my mindset. And some of the best opportunities have come from a simple, honest conversation. And you know what's remarkable? People have even commented about how different I've become. They all want to know what my secret is. Well, I'm telling you right now, this is it. As if we're having a cup of coffee together in a shop, as best friends. So, number 10, redefining success. Finally, I've redefined what success means to me. It's no longer about the titles, the office, the job security, what car I drive. Success is waking up with purpose, having time for my life and making a difference on my terms. It's even got me actually to buy a motorbike recently and travel around the coastlines at the weekends. I absolutely love it. Getting made redundant at 51 felt like the end, but it turned out to be a new beginning. So if you're going through something similar, trust me, there is a way forward, and it starts with backing yourself. If this video resonates with you, leave a comment or even just a me too. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this with somebody who you think might need it. You've got this. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.